How is outer space cold? Good question.
It's because they turn off the sun at night and it cools down. Everybody knows that.
Is that true?
Yeah. That's Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. If I was Jacoby Brissett, don't you just ask Andrew Luck? He knows all that stuff. It's like, well, it's actually because the Earth is a vacuum and it retains heat, whereas space does not. He'll break down the whole thing for you.
That's true. I need one of you to explain Avengers Endgame to me, because I watched it. There's a lot of space things, a lot of going on. And I feel like I wasted.
You watched Endgame?
I did.
What'd you think?
I got it. I got the whole thing.
It's
and then
true.
Brady had the gauntlet on a picture, and I knew what it was about. We have a big day on the show today. We have Madden ratings being revealed. That's right. The check down is hooking us up. We love them over there. They get the best snippets, the clips, and now they're going to help us break news here on Good Morning Football. We know Aaron Donald's on the list. We, of course, saw yesterday Bobby Wagner, the star for the Seattle defense, also got that high-ranking 99. Who else is on the list? There's two. The third will be revealed on the show.
You know, I thought that Khalil Mack would be the linebacker. I mean, I'm not
Maybe he still will.
in Bobby Wagner because he's still one of my favorite players. I do feel like Pat Mahomes has to be on this list.
He's the cover guy, right?
He's the cover guy.
One year in,
99.
I'm like with the Hall of Fame. I'm an elitist with my 99s.
Yes, I know you
Like,
are.
I don't think Bobby Wagner's a 99. I think he's like a strong 97. I think Aaron Donald was the only one.
He does everything right.
That's how he gets a 97.
But you lose all those guys, Cam and Earl and Sherman, and the defense is still good, and it's because of what he can do on the field.
98.
All right, so we've got Bobby Wagner, Aaron Donald. We're going to reveal this, but none of us know.
I don't know.
Really,
I don't know
who it is. They won't tell us, which is kind of tell us. Who you got? I'm writing them down.
I'm going Pat Mahomes and
Pat Mahomes.
Khalil Mack.
You going with
Two
Mack?
linebackers.
You know, I wish we had the silhouette because there's a lot of detective work going on based on how they look.
Let's see that last
Maybe
one.
we can pull it up.
Yes, I think Mahomes will get it.
Who's all the way on the right?
One
That's the talk. Okay, so
mullet?
It looks like a mullet. I think it looks like Dark Helmet from Spaceballs. Some people say it looks like Predator. Okay, there's also some theories that that giant dome over the person's head might be Nuke the Bomb's hair, DeAndre Hopkins. That there's something going on there. Yeah, so people are breaking this down.
Okay, what do you got?
I think it's Mahomes and Hopkins.
Mahomes and Hopkins. I don't think you can give it to Mahomes over Brady. I don't think that's true. So I'm going to go Khalil Mack, and you just convinced me.
I'm changing my answer. It's Mahomes and Hopkins. You're right, Kyle.
And wait, do you think it's
I'm going to go
Mack?
I got Mack Hopkins.
Okay.
You got you're changing your answer?
Yeah, I'm changing my answer.
I think all four should be Donald.
It's Mahomes and Hopkins. You're right.
Should be Donald.
Yeah, I'm right.
We'll find out later on the show.
Okay.
Who will be revealed on that mural in L.A. Only 4 players in the National Football League, and it's quite an honor.
It's very cool.
No doubt.
A few weeks ago, Rams head coach, friend of the show, Sean McVay, got married. Got engaged. Baker Mayfield just got married. So there's a lot of love in the air and matrimony going on within the NFL landscape. So I thought we could do a little segment called I Do or I Don't. We did this a couple times last week, Kyle, but you weren't here.
Cool.
So I thought we should bring it back. I've got a few topics. Tell me if you believe I do or I don't. Pretty simple.
Wow. That's Burleson's jeweler.
Yeah. Since you're not that high in the Bobby Wagner stuff, let's just start with him. The Seahawks linebacker received plenty of love yesterday in his hometown of Los Angeles. Wagner, alongside Rams defensive tackle Aaron Donald, both got that 99 on Madden 20. I love this mural. I can't get enough. What a great idea by the check down. Now, I do or I don't believe Bobby Wagner is the most valuable linebacker in the National Football League.
No, let me jump in. I do. Saying someone who is a 98 out of 100, that's not shade. I just think Donald's a 99. However, I think he's the most valuable now because for a long time, Bobby Wagner was in the band and he was back there playing keyboards and drums because it's Sherman and it's Cam and it's Earl. He is now the lead singer. Guys, about maybe 5 years ago, Luke Kuechly won the Defensive Player of the Year. I think that season Bobby Wagner was actually better than him. You just have to really get into it to know this. Kuechly's fantastic, but I'll go Wagner.
People talk about Kuechly and his instincts and how smart he is and his football IQ. Bobby Wagner, you can see it on every play. The fact that he carried this team to the playoffs and he did it without the rest of those guys you mentioned. I do, I believe it.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm going, I do. Bobby Wagner is an incredible talent. And when you look at his ability to make plays and make tackles, he doesn't have many missed tackles, which is a sign of a guy that's in the right place at the right time and laying down the thunder when he hits individuals. And on top of that, like you said, Kyle, no Cam, no Richard Sherman,
no Earl
Thomas. Like all of a sudden, Bobby Wagner went solo, and the defense is as good as ever. And they still fear Seattle up there on that defense side of the ball. So I'm going with I do.
He's the most valuable, Kay, but I think Kuechly is the best.
138 tackles, 3 straight first-team All-Pro selections. Bobby Wags, congratulations. Friend of the show, by the way.
No doubt.
Another friend of the show, Drew Brees and Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas. They're undoubtedly some of the NFL's scariest offensive guys. But let's talk triplets. Are they the most potent triplets in the NFL? You can, by the way, read a complete breakdown of the top triplets in the league right now at NFL.com. Let's see who made the top 5, shall we?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Very interesting. Go throw that shade at NFL right now. Saints, makes sense. Chargers, Browns.
I love seeing the Chargers up there because it means huge respect for Melvin Gordon, and we're always on a quest to give him that. The Browns already? Are you kidding me?
Already.
They got 2 guys who are in their 2nd year, a guy who's never played with the team before. That's huge respect.
You do or you don't believe that the Saints do, in fact, have the best offensive triplets in the NFL? Y'all know how I feel, and they got that Chargers 2 spot right.
So you're saying you do? You
Yeah.
feel like the Saints are the best? I say I don't.
Hey.
And this isn't shade on the Saints. My list, they're not even on that top 5. I'm going with Tom Brady at quarterback. And at wide receiver, I'm going with Julian Edelman. And at running back, it's like that old kid's book. You can choose your own adventure.
Sure.
What do you want? Do you want Sonny Michel? Do you want James White? Do you want Rex Burkhead? You plug any one of those individuals, and you give me Tom Brady and Julian Edelman, they'll go up against anybody. And not to mention, they're the most clutch individual in the playoffs. Some of these dudes, I don't even know if they'll piss down their legs during the playoffs. I know what the Patriots will give you when the time gets going.
But in order to make that claim, you're saying that Alvin Kamara is not as good as any of those running backs, Sonny Michel. You're saying
I'm not making that claim. It's a trio.
Okay, so then who? Then who's better than, Michael Thomas? I want to say it's even Keenan Allen, but I feel like at those positions, respectively, like they're at the top of the list.
Yeah, they're good. Don't get me wrong. But I know what I'm going to get out of Tom Brady and Julian Edelman in those running backs. They're the most clutch individuals we have in this league.
It's a toughie.
This is a pop quiz. There's only one wide receiver over the last 3 years that has gotten at least 10 touchdowns every single year, and it's Davante Adams. Isn't that an incredible stat? I'm going to say no for the Saints. I think Rodgers is going to get his groove back this year, and I think Aaron Jones is one of my favorite young players. Guys, you know me. I bow to the church of yards per carry.
Yes.
Aaron Jones led the NFL in yards per carry, 5.5. His rookie year, he had 5.5. These guys... The Saints have done incredible things. Breeze, obviously. I'm looking at this more of an investment to the future. I'm going Rodgers, Adams, and Jones. That's my trio.
Tell me this.
Yeah.
You played running back. You know the position. What is it that you're seeing in Aaron Jones that has you so convinced that he's legit the guy this year?
He just has burst. He has burst, and I always break it down like this. I don't care how many touchdowns you score, how many total yards you have. If you have yards per carry, it means you are breaking tackles and have a crazy natural ability. That is the stat for running backs. Don't look at yards. Look at YPC.
You know Nate loves when you guys come after him, so Saints fans.
No doubt.
Quarterback has thrown more than anybody and has a Super Bowl ring, a wide receiver with the highest catch rate like in NFL history, and a running back who's versatile and has 80 catches in back-to-back seasons. But no, they're not the best.
No, I'm going to take the guys who won the Super Bowl. That's what I'm going to take.
He's got Brady.
Hey,
I got Rodgers.
He goes, choose your own adventure running back.
Rodgers is going to get his groove back?
Yes, I do.
With Devontae Diggs?
Hey! I would like to dance with you.
We got the news yesterday that the rookie running back for the Raiders, Josh Jacobs, signed his deal yesterday. He's the last rookie to do so, solidifying the backfield for Oakland heading into training camp, which is just weeks away. We've got you covered all day long on NFL Network. So I wanted to take a look at the offensive rookies of the year for the last 4 seasons. I brought this up in the fantasy segment yesterday. Rookies have success right away in the league when they're drafted highly because there's clearly a huge hole, a need, and a setup for them to have success. Actually, running backs have won the award 3 of the last 4 seasons. So I do or I don't believe Josh Jacobs will win Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2019.
I don't. I think he's going to be good. I think they'll use him. I think Kyler Murray is going to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know how many games they're going to win. I know he's going to put on a show, and I think he'll get it.
I'll go with I don't, and Haskins is going to win it.
Ooh.
Hey, my starter. Because here's the thing. If Saquon wasn't so phenomenal, Baker Mayfield at the quarterback position would have won it last year.
I think he's going to get all the touches. It's easier for running backs. He's got to work on pass protection, but like they have the easiest path to have immediate success in the league. But those are 2 great choices.
Yes.
Both of you. I love that. Hashtag GMFB with your thoughts. Who's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year? Who's the best triplet? Who should get their Madden 99 rating? You heard our choices. What are yours? We'll reveal those later on in the show. Could keep be one of them. Because
Not if he's getting shook by 11-year-olds.
Yeah, this is rough.
This was not okay.
Look out.
That was great. That was great.
That kid's awesome.
Was it the 2032 draft? Is that your first round draft pick right there?
2020.